11 years ago today, Amelia Boynton Robinson, the civil rights activist who helped organize the Selma March, passed away at the ripe age of 104 years old. Amelia was born in Savannah, Georgia in 1911, and after attending college, moved to Selma, Alabama for a job with the USDA in the late 1920s. This is also around the time she married her second husband, Samuel. Together, they formed a power couple, pushing for the rights of Black people to be able to vote. Amelia was successfully able to register to vote in 1934, an achievement that she was pretty proud of, deservedly so. Now, voting rights was an important aspect of the civil rights movement, but so was sexual assault. In fact, it was probably anti-rape protests that kicked off the civil rights movement to begin with. In 1944, a Black woman named Reese Taylor was on her way home from church when she was abducted and raped by 6 white men. After the tragic event, a call was made to the NAACP, where it was asked to be investigated by then anti-rape activist and detective Rosa Parks. Sexual assault was a horrific tool used by white men to both demonstrate and maintain their power over Black people. The story eventually made national headlines and sparked outrage throughout the country. However, the 6 white men were never punished for this crime. Additionally, Black people were often smeared as sexual predators. Some estimates even suggest that upwards of 50% of race riots stem from false allegations of Black men sexually assaulting white women. And unfortunately, a very similar situation played out on March 7, 1965, in Selma, Alabama. On this day, Amelia had successfully organized a large march of activists, led by Martin Luther King Jr., to walk from Selma to Montgomery. But unfortunately, the activists had already been painted as sex fiends and communists, trying to spread debauchery. So, shortly after the march began, right when they hit Pettus Bridge, the police began brutalizing them. The event was televised, as ABC, who was airing a film on the Nuremberg trials, cut to the atrocity, showing all of its 48 million viewers. But thankfully, in a bittersweet sort of a way, the day that became known as Bloody Sunday was a media sensation. This lit a fire under President Johnson, who passed the Voting Rights Act in August of the same year. Amelia herself was present at the signing, as a guest of honor. When reflecting on Bloody Sunday, when she was left for dead, Amelia claimed that she faced the fear of the moment with both faith and love. Today, voting is once again under attack, as the Supreme Court has decided to allow our perverted president to block most mail-in voting with less than 10 weeks before the election. This is because Trump only wants unexpected dumps to take place in his depends, not the midterms. Remember, democracy dies in the dark. Don't let Amelia's struggle go to waste, and vote. And that's your History Today.